With me now is Crystal Lilley, and she is the race secretary at Bally's Dover. So we're going to get to know her a little bit. So, Crystal, where are you from, and how did you get into racing?
So I'm from Dutton, Ontario originally. My family is in racing. So my grandfather's Mac Lilley of Mac Lilley Farms in Ontario. They have a breeding and training business there for over 50 years, and that's kind of how I got my start in it.
Okay, so did you start like as a little girl, like doing stalls and stuff at the barn, like and working with horses?
A little bit, and then I kind of got away from it till I came back to the States 2004, and then that's when I kind of got into the racing side of things, working in the race office and that stuff. So
Where are some of the tracks that you've worked at? I know you were at Ocean Downs, but give me the whole timeline.
okay, so yeah, I started Ocean Downs 2004. From there, I traveled to Colonial Downs. I was working for Race Secretary Craig Andow. So went to Colonial and worked there for several years. From there, I went to Chester the first year that they opened, and I did teletiming, photo finish. Kind of been around the business a little bit, a couple different places. Came back to Ocean, worked for the Maryland Racing Commission in the licensing office. So I've kind of had a hand in a little bit of all parts of the administrative side of the business. And then this summer at Ocean was my first season as race secretary. And then I came to Bally's last season as assistant for Mark Short. And then this summer he took the director's position for the DSBF, and so I accepted the position as race secretary here. So
Very, very nice. I haven't said congratulations because this is actually a pretty new job for you. Very cool.
thank you.
Talk about your responsibilities because for people out there that they're like race secretary, like what is that? What do you do?
Right. Well, it's actually quite a lot. You kind of have to manage the horse population, get familiar with all your horses that you have, know the classes and type of conditions that you're going to be riding, anticipate kind of the horses where they're going to be flowing from class to class, and so then you write the condition sheets each week. And so here it's kind of different. We have a 6-day box. So I'm writing condition sheets based on the outcomes of the races that I think, like how the outcomes are going to become, and then try to anticipate for the next week what's going to happen. So, and then we verify all the eligibilities from every horse that races, put together the card. And I've been working with director Patty Brittingham, so she's also showing me the handle side of things after you get the races put together, and it's like, now what race do you want each class to be, and how's this going to go? So yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. So how do you like it? I know you did at Ocean Downs, but Bally's Dover, this is a huge meet.
This is a huge meet. It's a different animal. I was very grateful I got to work with Mark last season and really kind of get the feel for Bally's, for Dover, for the horsemen, and that type of stuff. And it's been great. I've learned a lot this meet, I will say, in this whole year. Once I get that kind of under my belt, I think things will just keep going forward from there.
So you're here, like what time in the morning and how long do you stay? What's the hours like for this?
Yeah, so the office opens at 10, usually here by 9 o'clock, just kind of getting everything in order and that type of stuff. And then I stay generally till the end of the races, because once the box closes at 11, then you start going to work verifying all the all the eligibilities and that type of stuff. Finally get the draw done with the judges, get the proof out, get the sheets out, and then it's answering the phone calls, and then the races are starting. So then I'm watching races to just kind of see the horse performances, because the horses that race that night will be dropping in the next morning. So then you're constantly like, how did they do, and where did this horse go, and what classes are going to be short, or what classes are going to have more horses now, and stuff like that. So yeah. Usually till almost the end of the races I'm here.
And I'm exhausted listening to her. I don't know if you guys are out there. I was like, what? Yeah, that's a long day. You have to love your job. Like, what's your favorite part?
Honestly, putting together the races, just kind of like the puzzle piece of it all, like trying to fit things together and see how it all works out. And then I love working with the horsemen and stuff like that. It's just every day is a little bit different, but the same. So it's enjoyable.
Well, we are so happy to have you here. And yeah, thanks for being a part of our harness racing community now.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.